So we can jump into the trap cards. So trap cards, like we said, normal trap card would be Mirror Force. You activate it, you hope that your opponent has nothing to negate it, and then the effect goes. The effect is what is written here. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all your opponent's attack, position monsters. So that saves you in that case. This one is the same normal. This one is a continuous trap, like we were saying. So you activate this trap, and you follow this effect, which is activate this card by targeting one monster on your graveyard, special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So basically what this does is you use it once to revive a monster from your graveyard, a monster that was destroyed in a previous turn. When you do, then, or even this turn, as long as you have activated this card, I mean, you have placed this card before the turn that the monster was destroyed. Because it's a continuous trap card, it stays in the slot, occupying a space. And then it says, when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So if the monster that you revived is destroyed, the card goes. If they destroy this card, the monster goes. So it's linked to the monster. Sometimes when you return the opponent's monster or your monster that was returned back to the field with this card to the hand, this card stays. So it's like a double trap for you and for him. For you, because he left you without a monster on the field, and he left you without a space that you can put traps or spells on. But anyway, as you play the game, you will find more ways around or how to avoid having your cards used against you. Okay, and then let me use. Okay, so this is a very common card that you will find. The reason that I am using you to show you what trap cards are is because of this little circle here that looks like an enter. Well, this means it's a counter trap. Counter traps are probably the fastest trap cards in the game. We won't talk about the card speeds because that's a very complex topic, and sometimes is very difficult to decide what card should take priority over other when you're in a duel with very advanced decks. But the ruling more or less goes the counter traps are the fastest. The only problem would be if you activate a counter trap in the very early stages of the link. So the link is basically the chain. I mean, the chain, what it is sometimes you activate an effect, your opponent responds with another effect, and then you counter that. So depending on who activated the last card, that's the card that is going to have the effect first. So basically, to not make it too complicated, I just want to say that counter traps are one of the fastest cards in the game. I think almost as fast as quick spells, but it depends on the card. Some cards have priority over others. It's complicated. As you play the game, you will see which card goes before what. The only thing is take a look at what placement in the chain is your card, and then you will know if it will probably work or not. The cool thing about playing Master Duel is that the game has all the rulings already coded. So when you activate things that you think would go before something else, the game will just straight deliver you how it's supposed to be activated and what chain and how the chain is going to work. If you play this on a real life duel, you have to depend on the referee, and if the referee watching over your duel knows the rules properly, he's the one that's going to tell you, okay, this card activates first, the chain ends here, and so this one is the card that is going to take priority over this other one. That's in case the duelists are not sure who is going to win one of the chains. It's a little bit complex, but just keep in mind these trap cards are usually very hard to counter. The easiest way to counter a counter trap is with another counter trap. If you want to counter a counter trap with a normal trap, that will never happen because these ones go first all the time. Anyway, that is all I have to say at the moment about all the cards that we talked about.